Alright guys, well, I'm back today with another Amazon deal alert video, and this one is packed full of deals all under $15, and most of them are going to be close to 50% off, if not more. There's also a knife at the end of this video that I am not recommending, but that's been popping up on my deals page. So just in case you guys see it too, I want to give you my thoughts and opinions on that. And if you're coming over from the 704 Tactical channel, welcome to the Gear channel. Let's dig into the deals. The first one I want to discuss is the mini keychain flashlight. And this one's a very interesting style flashlight that I've been reviewing on the channel, except for this is the cheapest version of this style light that I've seen. A 2-pack of this light generally sells for $30, but it's on sale for 40% off, dropping the price down to $17.99 for the 2-pack, making them $9 a piece. You long press the left light button, it turns on, and you can cycle through the modes and use this as a standard flashlight. You long press to turn it off, and you can long press the second side to give you kind of an illuminated area light. Now, the cool thing about this is it also has a magnetic base, so you can stick this on the side of your car to work on something, clip this on the bill of your hat to utilize it as a headlamp, and you can cycle through modes on here to a lower setting, a red and blue setting, as well as a flashing red and blue setting that I would only use if you were in law enforcement. Not quite sure why they didn't just do a red setting that's flashing. That would have been way more useful, but again, for $9, not that bad. If you're looking for a more advanced version of this light, I've reviewed a lot of lights like this on the channel that are a little bit better in my opinion, but they're not $9. They come in at 20, but at $9, this is a pretty interesting option. The next deals I want to talk about are all 50% off Sitivien knife deals. Now, I've negotiated these deals with Sitivien on your behalf, and they dropped the price 50% off on 4 different variations. These will sell out fast. All of the information and linking will be in the description below. Starting with the Sitivien ST106 folding knife. D2 steel blade, G10 handles, pretty nice pocket clip. Guys, this is an amazing knife. These come in at $30. They do not have a reversible pocket clip, so for you lefties or people who carry it like me in their left-hand pocket, you're going to be out of luck on that. But other than that, it's a great knife. It's got nice jimping on the back, thumb stud operation if you wanted to open it up that way, and at 50% off with the redeemable code on the link, this is going to be a great option. 3 different color variations. This is going to be $15 with free prime shipping. Now, the next deal I want to talk about from Sitivien is going to be actually their ST140. Now, their ST140 is going to be the smallest little EDC knife out of the bunch we're looking at today. So if you don't want a huge knife, this is going to be a good option. Good jimping on the back, micarta or G10 handles, depending on the configuration you select. And this one has D2 steel, so if you're looking for a micarta handle, and honestly guys, this one has a ton of color variations as well, all at 50% off for $15, so that's going to be a great option. Now, the next knife I want to discuss is actually going to be the ST143, and I keep getting them out of order. That's going to be this guy right here. Now, the ST143 is nice because out of all of the knives, this one has a large enough cutout to where you can do the reverse finger flick. You can also use the flipper located on the back, but that reverse finger flip is pretty cool. So if you're looking for a knife that you can kind of fidget with and open up in a wide variety of ways, this is going to be great, especially with the super smooth action. This one also tapers up so you can get a good hold on it, and the flipper kind of curves down and protects your hand. So for me, this is like, man, one of my favorites, although it doesn't have a reversible pocket clip. So if you're carrying it in your left-hand pocket, that's going to be kind of frustrating on this particular knife. But again, we are talking about 50% off this knife. Again, there's a lot of color variations on this that you'll want to take a look at, but man, is this a nice knife, especially with the finger flip option. Now, I keep saying reversible pocket clips. These guys don't have them. Well, this one does. So this guy right here is going to be the ST148. Now, the ST148 is pretty much very similar to a lot of them. You can't get the finger flip in there because it's a little bit more low profile, but overall it's very ergonomic. Micarta handles, D2 steel, but this one does have a spot for a reversible pocket clip, so that's really nice, and at $15, that is incredibly convenient. It is really hard to find knives of this quality at this price, and they've only done that, and it took them a while to pick out the ones we were going to do for this particular video, but we've been planning this for a while. So 50% off discount, $15 a knife, that's a great option. Now, I've already done a dedicated video on the ThruNite Saber 659 lumen light. This one does come with the rechargeable battery inside, but you can also put a standard AA battery in there. Completely reversible pocket clip, IPX8 waterproof rated, fully submergible. These generally sell for $20. They are finally back in stock from the last deal alert video I did, down to $10.99, which is a great deal with free prime shipping. And the last deal that I want to discuss is actually a deal that I would not personally buy again. So I purchased this Fissa from Amazon. I've been buying a lot of these knives lately. Now, Sitivien did send these out, but a lot of the knives you see on the channel were purchased by me, and then I'll do reviews. This one is just super tight. It's $10, but I see why they dropped the price to $10 on this one. It's got a bottle opener, a window breaker, and if it didn't have this hook, I'd be happy, but you kind of choke up on this knife right here, and if your thumb slips at all, you are plunging your thumb into a blade and a sharp point, and your finger wants to roll over on the blade right here. If you hold it down here, you can get a better purchase on it, but you can't really utilize the jimping. It's kind of a far stretch, and it just doesn't feel right being up there. So when you choke up on it, it's potentially dangerous. When you hold it back here, it doesn't feel comfortable, and it feels like unwieldy, like you have more knife out of your hand than in hand. So for me personally, not a fan, but for $10, if it interests you, hey, maybe it is for you, but for me personally, I'm not a big fan of this Fissa. If you're looking for other $10 Fissa knives, I've got videos on those titled like best knives under $10. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. What do you think of the Sitivien lineup at 50% off? Man, I am a huge fan, especially at this price, especially with what they've done. And I keep fighting for deals for you guys. So if you're new to the channel and this is your first time watching, make sure you subscribe and click that notification bell, because every single week I'm either purchasing deals or negotiating with companies to drop their prices for you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.